Boom! What's up, everyone? Everybody's doing the bicep shots. I saw Van doing it. Van pulling a pose? Really? Fuck! Getting behind times. I actually compete. Unlike these other YouTube guys. Kidding. Big J's competed a lot. He's got Matt Ogus, Lovato. I'm just talking shit. Anyway, guys, just want to give you a heads up. Before I start this video ranting about more UK stuff, that the 10th through 12th of January starting today, ending Sunday at midnight, 15% off everything iForce. That's 15% off of your Hemovol, the Isotine, all that good stuff. Check it out, I'll link it down below. But I got an email today which is actually very flattering, extremely flattering. And let me just pull it up here. I got this swipe screen, and honestly, it confuses the living shit out of me. I'm not smart enough for this technology. I got it on sale at Costco. That could be why I don't know how to use it. Anyway, this is from my man, Alex. Your video yesterday went around my college, and my nutrition tutor actually showed it to me. So thanks for giving the people in the UK the attention and proper education on nutrition. We definitely appreciate it. This is regarding my video on them calling sugar the next tobacco. I call sugar my next meal because I'm really fine. People want to see me eat a Twinkie. I'm going to do this. I'm going to eat a Twinkie live on... No, I'm not. I'm just going to be like Doug Miller trying to eat a fucking Pop-Tart. Anyway, check it out. I was also wondering if you give your thoughts on this, as you definitely know what you're talking about and hopefully can potentially make a change in the UK. If I knew I was going to be making a change in the UK, I would curse less. Honestly, I curse more on these videos than I do in real life, marginally. One, because it gets, you know, it has to be entertaining. It's YouTube. You know, while I am the same person, people, you know, some people fake the funk on YouTube. I'm the same dude in person. Anyone who's met me in person, comment below. The same fucking dude. Except I'll say fuck a few more times. I believe I'm trying to hit fuck 100 times this video. What are your thoughts on the 20% sport drink tax in the UK? And I actually looked this up. I'm going to pop it up right now. And I'm looking at that information sheet 1512 from August 2012. Essentially, any ready-to-drink sport nutrition drinks, syrups, concentrates, essences, powders, crystals, and other that are used to make sports nutrition drinks. Now, milk is exempt from this. Now, this is a 20% VAT. Which is, you know, basically a tax to get in. So they're taxing these 20%. Now that's a huge, huge percentage of tax. I mean, if you sell for $100, it's 20 bucks in tax that you have to pay for it. It also goes with packaging, benefits designed to enhance physical performance, accelerate recovery after exercise, or build bulk, also relevant images, and that's what will lend it to it. Now, in my opinion, what's happening here is essentially along the lines of what's happening in the US, is Big Pharma is just a big piece of shit. No offense to anybody Big Pharma. They just got more money than us, and they do what they can, like when they took ephedra away, which shouldn't have been taken off the market. A lot of other bans we see on products is because Big Pharma comes in and they have lobbyists in DC that we can't afford to have, and they just slam it down people's throats. Honestly, most of the supplements you buy in the USA without having to have the regulations of Big Pharma, of the multi-billion dollars in research before even putting something on the market. Guys, if it wasn't for the DSHEA Act, if it wasn't for DSHEA, we'd be paying probably upwards of $80 for a vitamin C pill by the time we get it on the market. I'm being kind of serious here. It's profound what would happen to the costs of supplements if we were to have regulation like that, which is why I'm a big fan of self-regulation. And the reason why, you know, obviously we do the Tiger tested and we test things. We were even a big part of bringing down companies when they didn't meet or when they had spiked issues in the labels. So, you know, milk-based sport nutrition drinks such as whey will be taxed, but milk not. Now, here's what's happening here. They're coming up with ways to make more money, and they're taking it out on us because we're a vilified organization. People see sport nutrition, they see build muscle, they see build this, build that. All they think of is steroids, to be dead honest with you. And they think of, you know, honestly, people who look like me when I'm on stage. Or they think of Ronnie Coleman or Jay Cutler or all those guys. Or Kai Green or whatever. And so it's easy to vilify and tax it. And also there's something slid under the rug. Now, you're going to see a lot of these things come into play in the near future. I was reading something on the Obamacare, whereas someone making $60,000 to $120,000 a year is going to pay $450 a month for health insurance. Someone making $15,000 to $20,000 is going to pay $1 a month for the same policy. What that leads to is subsidies. We're basically going to have to take basically you have the top earners who are going to have to fund all these people, and they have all these taxes in between for social programs. They have to get it somewhere. And I've heard many, many times, if everybody was to stop smoking immediately in America, we'd completely fucking run out of money. We'd run out of money. China would own more of America if we did that. So what happens is, you know, they're looking for ways to tax things. Now, taxing sport nutrition is easy, yet it's fucking stupid. It's one industry that is working to increase the health obesity epidemic. And I say that loosely because we do have some fringe players in this industry. We do have good guys too. The transformations you see from some companies and the way they help people, customer service like we provide at tigerfitness.com, like Isatori provides, you know, those are things that they're not flash in the pan marketers. They're actually spending time, resources, money, and people to help people reach their goals. So there are good factions. Now what you're seeing here is I saw an article where they're basically comparing sugar to alcohol, where they're looking at this one side of things, okay, sugar, okay, unhealthy diet, and the fact that obesity is on the rise. Yet they're taking sports drinks, which can be helped to support a healthy lifestyle, lose weight, and be healthier, and they're taxing the shit out of it. So what you're seeing is government, right hand not speaking to left, and really they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I was actually accused I banned somebody, this guy last name Kowalski or some bullshit like that. You know, he went and said, this is why we think Americans are stupid because of my video on sugar versus tobacco. And I said, well, I love people in the UK, so I'm not going to call them stupid, but you, sir, are a douche. So I blocked his ass. Anyway, fuck him. So I've been accused of hating on the UK. I'm not hating on the UK, but your government's a fucking disaster. Along the lines of the disaster we have in the USA. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. The tax this shit and everything. Taking away personal responsibility. Look, guys, I mean, here's the deal. They taxed it because it's easy and it's easy revenue. And as someone who's have issues, everybody keeps asking me, why aren't you in UK yet? Because port health is very difficult to work with. I mean, to get anything over, look, you could have the same document with one fucking period off to the left a little bit in their form, and they're going to deny it. I hear the U.S. is just as hard to work with importation-wise. So, here's the deal. I'm not for this tax. I'm not for any tax. I'm a libertarian. I think we're over fucking taxed, and I think the UK is just using this as a reason to throw more tax. And again, the sport nutrition industry, because we have the fringe players, I mean, we have an issue. Dude, they banned Tribulus in the UK. They've banned things that I don't even know I don't even know what's going on what they banned. I mean, they're a complete nanny state when it comes to supplements and a lot of other things. So I'm looking for, I think there was, who should read this? What is the information sheet? What changes take effect? I'm looking at this. What are the new rules? It doesn't really say why this is there. I'm looking at the form right now. But the bottom line is, it's that there's no rhyme or reason why government does this. And you're going to pay more money. And people always ask, whoa, why is it so much money to buy MTS Nutrition Whey or to buy this in Australia or in the UK? It's because of your government taxes. Okay, shipping only costs so much. Once it hits the border, they tax it and tax it and tax it. And that's the reason why our product costs so much. And that's another reason why, you know, it's just a huge issue for everyone involved. So again, take action. If you want supplements and everything to be legal and to be taxed not as much, you need to take action and vote for the right people. Unfortunately, in this country, I don't think there is a right person to vote for. I mean, they're all a bunch of douchebags, scumbags. I'm speaking of the USA, but the UK is a good example. I'm not speaking out against the UK, but you guys are a good example in why we should not go down the route we're going in the US for a couple different things, and here's one of them. So I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Be sure to check out that 15% off 5-Force deal the 10th through 12th of January. And, you know, dude, government control is what it is, man. The more powerful they get, the more power hungry they become, and the more they want to take away your rights and freedoms. And that's the reason in the US, a lot of things were put into place in the Constitution to prevent that. Unfortunately, you know, they took away those rights as well. A lot of people don't realize the reason the Second Amendment's in place. It's not to protect your house. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com, because the government taking your shit away, that's not a game.